Hey guys! When I upload this, it's going to be Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Hopefully. If I upload this past Christmas, don't say anything. I know usually people do like their little what I got for Christmas haul. Not to brag, but what I got for Christmas haul. And I love watching them personally, but it's not Christmas yet, so I haven't gotten anything. And this year for Christmas, I was able to get a lot of, hold on. Never mind. I was gonna say I didn't do an intro and then I remembered I don't have an intro, so never mind. This year for Christmas, I was able to spend a good portion of my money. Haven't been able to do that before. So, yeah. I just thought instead of what I got for Christmas, I would do what I bought for Christmas and show you guys everything I bought. I've got my little Christmas attire on. So me and Lexi went into the mall to look for Christmas stuff for people. And we went to this like cheap little store, hadn'tn maybe? And we were just looking around and she immediately, as soon as we walk in, clocks it. She goes, oh! I was like, what? What is she looking at? I look over and she goes, Grumpy Cat in the big 25? And then she points to this sweater and it says, Mary whatever, and it's Grumpy Cat. And she's right, Grumpy Cat in the big 25? Holy. I wore it to work today and everybody complimented it. Everybody liked my Grumpy Cat sweater. I'm just gonna start with whatever I see because I just have like a bunch of crap laid out everywhere. I'm just gonna go for it. So, for my cousin, not Lexi, my other cousin. I know she loves Hello Kitty. I think specifically she loves Kuromi, but I'm not sure. And last time she was here, because she lives in Texas, last time she was here, we got these little mini ball blind box things, whatever, from, I don't even know where we got them from, but they were Hello Kitty. And we both got them, they were like little mini, you like build a little snack or something, I don't really know. But they were Hello Kitty themed and she really liked them and she got excited and said that she had some of them. So I got her this Mini Brands Hello Kitty box. I don't actually know what's going to be in it. Make it mini. It's like the same thing, but like not the exact same. It's like the same concept. I think it's the same brand and everything. So I got her one of those. Let's see. Should I do by like what I have or like who I got it for? I think I'm going to do what I have so it doesn't like, it's not so obvious that I got this person so many things and this person not that many things. For my best friend, she is obsessed with the Kourtney Kardashian Lemmy brand. So specifically the Lemmy Purr, the vaginal health gummies. So I got her a bottle of them because, you know, then she doesn't have to spend her money on them. And I know she's going to use them because she's like obsessed with them. I don't know if they work. I don't know if she knows they work. I think maybe they're a placebo for her and she just likes that. But they taste good. I've had them. I don't know if they work. But I'll tell you what, if I ever get sponsored by Kourtney Kardashian or if I ever get sent PR from Lemmy, then they will definitely be working, trust me. For my dogs, I got some of these treats from Trader Joe's. I think they're just freeze-dried meat. This one's freeze-dried meat beef balls, and this one is crispy chicken chips. I think they're both just freeze-dried cuts of meat. You know, that's good. I'm sure my dogs will enjoy that. Because sometimes my dogs are picky. They don't like some of the cheaper stuff. Which, that's not, like, expensive. It's just, like, some of, like, normal treats my dogs are, like, put their nose up at. I'm like, okay. Like, you're bougie. For one of my coworkers, let's see. For one of my coworkers, me and her, so I work at a restaurant. I work at 2 restaurants. But at this restaurant, we have coloring stuff for the kids. Me and her were talking about the coloring sheets, and I was like, oh, when you were a kid, were you one of those kids that colored like the outline first and then you colored the middle? And she was like, yeah, I was. I was like, me too. I always thought it was so cute, whatever. We were talking about coloring books. And so she was telling me that she had just bought herself a coloring book recently, but she didn't buy anything to color with. So we were talking about it, and I told her I was going to buy her something to color with. So I bought her the 64 pack of crayons, because who am I looking like getting her the 10 pack? Why am I like hiccuping inside? What do I look like getting her the 10 pack of crayons? Obviously I got her a big 64 pack and it was like $1 difference from this one compared to like one that's like less than half the size. Like I'm gonna pay $1 for all the different colors. And so I also wanted them, so I got myself a pack, which as you can see have already been damaged. I've already been using them because I got us matching coloring books as well. This is what it looks like. I got each of us one of these. I don't know if you've seen them on TikTok or anything, but I've seen these on like TikTok and Instagram. And they have them, so I got some. Clearly, I'm the kind of kid that did the outline. Let's see. This one's pretty colorful. So So I got her the same one, and hopefully she can color with that. So for my coworker, coloring book and crayons. I am not even gonna hold you guys. I am so freaking tired, but I'm determined to upload this video on... Why is it glitching? I'm determined to upload this video on Christmas. So if it's not that good, I'm really sorry. I'm not gonna watch it over after I finish editing. I'm just gonna upload it, So I have a couple friends who are readers. I'm a reader. I have Goodreads. Maybe I can put my Goodreads down below. If you have Goodreads, you can add me on Goodreads and see what I read. I haven't been using it recently because I feel like I haven't had a lot of time. Same reason I haven't been making YouTube videos, but I do love to read. So I hope the camera's straight. I feel like it's straight, but it's also like on a stand that's like... Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Long story short, I like to read. My friends like to read. And at one of my jobs, I have a guy that comes in pretty often who I talk to when he comes in. I would say he's my regular, but I haven't seen him that often recently because I work a different shift than I used to when he would come in. But the other day, he came in, we were talking, and we used to always talk about books because I told him I loved to read. And he was an author, so he liked to write, or is an author, I should say. But when I would come in, he'd talk about it. When he would come in, he would talk about it. Whew. And he's an author, and so he writes books. And he would tell me about his books and what he was writing, this and that, and then give me copies of, like, I guess manuscripts to read, like, before they were published. And so on one of them, he had given me a copy. I read it last year on my flight to Boston. It was, like, pretty much the entire book except for that little ending bit. And I had read the whole thing. I told him I really liked it. I liked where it was going, this and that. And that's true. I really did like the book. And so he finally published it, and he'd given me a finished copy, and I was super excited. And so that was a few months ago, maybe even a year ago at this point. Most recently when I saw him, we were talking about the books, and I was like asking him, like, has he worked on anything new? And he was saying no, because his last stuff hasn't taken off. And so I felt really sad for him about that, because I was like, one, I genuinely like the book, and two, if you're passionate about something, you should be able to do it. So I bought a couple copies of his book, and I'm going to give it to some of my friends that read. This is the one I really liked. It's Project Intrigue. It's more of a mystery. Let me see if I can give a synopsis without giving it away. It's basically about... Well, actually, let me just read the back for you, because he has it written on the back like every other book. When linguistics professor Emily Parker opens her door to Jake Holloway, the man who vanished from her life years ago, she has no idea her world is about to be turned upside down. Jake, now a government subcontractor with a dangerous past, carries with him an encrypted file that powerful forces will stop at nothing to reclaim. But this isn't just any file. It holds secrets buried in ancient languages, secrets that could rewrite the very fabric of reality. As Emily and Jake delve into the enigmatic Document 42, they find themselves unraveling a mystery that spans centuries. Cryptic codes, whispers of a lost civilization, and a discovery that defies the laws of time itself. With shadowy operatives closing in, and the lines between past, present, and future beginning to blur, the stakes are higher than they ever imagined. What lies hidden in the chaos of history? Chaos? What lies hidden in the echoes of history? And can they uncover the truth before it's too late? Project Intrigue is a pulse-pounding journey through mystery, science fiction, and suspense, where every revelation raises the stakes and every decision could alter the course of humanity forever. I'm sorry, I don't know why I can't read. I promise you I can read. I can read. Like, I promise you. Like, I have a bookshelf, I can read. I don't know why I'm stuttering, but that's basically the book. If you like to read, I would recommend getting this. You can get it off Amazon. It would just really help a guy out, and it is a good book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, not even just like, oh, it's pretty good, like, for a beginner. I actually liked the book. I read the whole thing on my flight. I really enjoyed it. I was interested to see the end. I have my own copy, and I have bought not one, but 2 copies to give to some of my friends that also like to read, because I think they will truly enjoy it. So if you are looking for a book that nobody else has read, or you want to be able to be like, oh yeah, I read that before it was popular or whatever, go get this book. I really like it, and it would really help my friend out. It helped my buddy out. This is him. He's great. So, got 2 of those. One for my best friend, one for my other friend. And for my best friend, now this is where I draw the difference between I really like this book and this book is fine, because me personally, I'm not a romance girl at all. So this has a romance subplot, which is fine. Like, the old friends, they had like a romantic past. Okay, that's fine. That's not the plot of the book. The plot of the book is the file. It's time, like altering time and reality and this and that. That is the plot. It's about this guy. It's about this girl. It's about them figuring this out in this document and these people coming after them. But also, they had a thing in the past and they have a thing now. Okay, this book is pretty much just about these two. They're both chefs, I believe. I read this one before. It was like a hard copy, I think. I believe, if I remember correctly, they're both chefs. Or one's a chef and the other one's a cook. One of them, I believe, like her dad, I think her dad is like a food critic or something. Basically, it's two chefs that fall in love. I think it takes place in Paris. Yes, in the heart of... I'll read the back for you again. But not really my cup of tea. Not a bad book by any means. I don't read romance. Mariah, my best friend, has bought me she's bought me... I think she bought me one romance book and put me on to one or two. So I have like 3 different romance books that are not being read because they're sitting in my room. I tried to read them, got to page like 4, and I was like, ugh. Like, they're just not really my thing. I don't think that I can't enjoy romance. I just am pretty particular about it. I'm not huge into smut. It's not my thing. I feel like if you're reading a book and by this point there's some smut, that's fine. But when I open the book and by page 3 there's already like the first thing that you get from the main character, she's looking at the other main character, she's like, heat, throb, member, nibble, fondle, tangle, stroke, tease. Okay, so no plot, that's good. Those aren't really my cup of tea. This isn't no plot or anything, but there was smut, if I remember correctly. Not smut, but like a little bit of a heated scene, if I remember correctly. And it's just very romance-based. The entire book is romance-based, and I think my best friend would really like that. She reads a lot of romance. I don't. So this one is my cup of tea, but if you like romance, this one might be your cup of tea. Whatever you do, go buy a book this season or next season, whatever. Go buy a book from... He doesn't use his first name, so I'm not going to use it either. I think he deserves to have his books see some bookshelves. I believe some people should have them on his bookshelf. So enough talking about that. I feel like I've spent like 10 minutes talking about those books, but I'm really passionate about that, and I really think you should go buy them. So
I would also like to point out 2 things. One, I wasn't going to point out until I just saw myself. I'm very pale. I see that. Number 2, why do I talk with one side of my mouth? I just did it just now, but I'm watching myself do it. This side of my mouth talks more than this side of my mouth does. Like, I talk like this a little bit. Like, I talk, I'm like, that damn smirk. Like, I talk like that. Like, I'm like...
Also, for my best friend, I got some Pandora charms. She has a Pandora bracelet. Let's see if I can open this. I'm not going to show you too hard because I don't want them to fall out. One of them is her star sign, and the other one is just like a cute little pink heart because we kind of like pink hearts. Even though she just told me like 2 days ago, she was like, I think I'm changing my favorite color from pink to green. And I was like, great, I already fucking bought her pink, but it's whatever. So I got her some Pandora charms. She already has a Pandora bracelet. She's a gold girl. So I got her some gold charms to go on it. She had been talking about that's what she wants. And then I also have one more thing I might be getting her, but I'm going to wait till after Christmas because her boyfriend might be getting it for her, but if he's not, I'm going to do it because that's what best friends are for. I got this little capybara. I don't know, it's just like a Christmas capybara. I don't know. Only one of my dogs likes toys like this, but I'll just give it to both of them and see what happens. This one's a candy cane. This one is an EOS lotion. This is the lotion I use. Isn't this so freaking cute? These pickles. I don't know. So my dog, Kiana is her name. She's the pit bull. She really likes toys, and she really likes, I don't know if you guys have seen, if you guys have dogs, the lamb chop.
I don't really know how lamb chop became a dog toy. I'm still lost on that. Okay.
I got one time a couple years ago for Kiana. She loved it. So ever since then, they have like holiday ones they have sometimes, and we've gotten her different ones. Lexi got her a giant one that maybe I'll show a picture or video of in a minute. But she loves the lamb chop. Something about this, it told me that she might like the pickle too. I feel like she might like the pickle. So we got them some pickles, one for each, even though we both know, you and I both know that only one dog is going to appreciate them. So the other one's going to appreciate the treats more. For another one of my coworkers, I had brought my Stanley to work, and her and my manager were joking about stealing my Stanley because it was so cute. Mind you, that Stanley my best friend bought for me. So they're talking about stealing my Stanley because it was so cute, and I had said something about like, oh, you want a Stanley? And she was like, oh no, I don't need a Stanley, ha ha ha. Like, girl, don't spend that money, whatever. She said something about being so expensive. I said, yeah, but you'd use it, right? And she goes, well, yeah. And I was like, it's not like I'm offering to buy you 10 Stanleys. One good cup that you would use pretty often, because I don't know what other people have to say about Stanleys. I have maybe 3 or 4, which I know is too many, but I really do like them. I really love my Stanleys. I would have more if I was a little bit less developed. Like, I've gotten to the point where I know now, like, I don't need more than 1, more than 2. I have 4, I don't need that many.
Turned Christmas literally an hour and 30 minutes ago, and I have already received another Stanley, mind you. Ew, I made so much noise in my mouth just now. What the
But I've gotten to that point now where I understand that, so I'm not buying more. But if I wasn't there, I totally would buy more. I love them. I think they're a great cup. They keep my water cold. My ice stays for a couple days. Maybe not a couple days. It depends on where I get my ice from. Sometimes if I get my ice from a restaurant, like I work at restaurants, they also stay for a couple days. If I get my ice at home, it usually lasts for only a day, maybe less than a day sometimes. But I love my Stanleys. And she was mentioning it, and I know she is not going to spend the money on herself to get one. And they were having a sale. It was Black Friday, so I got her a Stanley. It's mint green, I think. I'm not gonna open it. I was going to, but I was like struggling, so I'm not gonna do it. I think it's mint green. Her favorite color is green. They had like a mint green and like a dark green, but not like a dark green, like pretty dark green, like almost like an army dark green, which I guess is cute, but I didn't think it was cute. So we got her the mint green. Hopefully she likes it. I think she'll like it either way, but hopefully it's a color she really likes. I know she'll use it. Even if she doesn't use it, I know she'll appreciate it. It's fine.
Gave it to her today and she immediately washed it and used it, so success!
For my now ex-boyfriend, who was not my ex-boyfriend 12 hours ago, he was my boyfriend, now he's not anymore. Obviously I already did my Christmas shopping because it is like 3 days before Christmas. Whatever. For my now ex-boyfriend, I got like a cologne sampler kit. It's one of those ones where you have all little colognes and then it has a voucher to take it back and get a full size, whichever one you want. So I got that for him. Obviously I'm still going to give him his gifts because I don't hate him. So it's not like I'm like need like retribution or anything. And then also, what the fuck am I going to do with a bunch of little colognes and then a full size cologne? And the other thing I got him, which I'll show you now, what am I going to do with it? This is an extra large Carhartt jacket. He really wanted a vintage Carhartt jacket. Mad at him that I had to buy this and then we broke up because what a waste of money. But it was not cheap by any means. I paid a lot of money for this goddamn stupid ass jacket. But he really wanted it and I have a lot of love for him, or I had a lot of love for him, whatever. I know it's gonna make him happy. I better not see it on Instagram with a different bitch, so. For my mother.
Alright, I'll just say it. I'll say what we're all thinking. Why am I cosplaying Tay Day for the entire goddamn video? Why am I? Chocolate rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
So if you don't know, you probably don't because I don't talk about it. My mother has a hard time walking. She has an autoimmune disease called multiple sclerosis. So it's a degenerative disease, so she doesn't have as much control of her body as she used to. A lot of her muscles stiffen up. It's a nervous system thing. It's like she has lesions on her spine. And so different parts of her body are affected by it depending on where the lesion is. If you know anything about like anatomy, you know that different parts you control different things, different nerves, you know. So depending on where her lesions are, it depends what it affects. But she has a hard time walking and grabbing and this and that. And so when it comes to putting on shoes for her, it's pretty difficult. Not that she gets to use them very often because she can't walk long distances, but you gotta wear shoes when you're in public. And she does still go in public. So she has one pair of shoes that she's been wearing for a couple years, and not the exact same pair. Like, let's say getting a pair of, I don't know, Converse, like Converse Chuck 70s. She got a pair 1 year, she really liked them, that's pretty much all she wore. Another year, she got the same pair, but a newer one because these ones are beat up. And she's been doing that for a couple years, and she hasn't got herself one now in 2 years. Instead of just 1 year, it's now been 2 years, so I was like, I'm gonna do it, obviously. It's the Skechers hands-free slip, because remember I said she has a hard time grabbing and stuff, so from what I can see, she gets these on pretty easy. So I just got her a new pair. I snuck into her room and saw what size it is, so I'm pretty confident in this one. If she doesn't like it, she can return it. It'll be fine. In addition to that, she does a lot of her shopping online because, again, she has a hard time walking, so she doesn't want to spend all of her energy for the day in a grocery store or wherever she has to go. She does a lot of online shopping, and the other day I went into her room to help her with something or look for something online that she was asking me, should I get this or this? And I'm looking, and her computer is so freaking slow. It like crashes every time you touch it. It doesn't register that you're moving the mouse, and she uses an actual mouse. Like, it just is so slow. And I was like, whoa, it's touchscreen, that hardly works. No. So I got her a new computer. Lexi helped me pick this out. I know nothing about computers. Lexi knows things about computers, and she told me this would be a good one for her. Mom doesn't use her computer for anything special. She doesn't have any storage or anything she needs on it. All she does is play games and like shop. Basically just web stuff. She doesn't download anything on that. She has a work computer for that. So this is just to play games at a higher speed. So I got her a computer. I think she'll like that too. If you're a boy, either close your eyes or get ready to become a man, because I got Lexi a bunch of underwear. I put her onto, my best friend put me onto Aerie underwear. I put Lexi onto Aerie underwear a couple months ago, and since then she's been like obsessed. She's like, oh my god, they're so much better than my old underwear, this and that, this, that, da, 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 da. And she's correct. They are pretty comfortable. I really like Aerie underwear as well, especially if you pick the right ones. They were having a deal again on Black Friday, so I got her 10 pairs. I don't know if this is all of them or if some of them fell, but I got her 10 pairs of underwear. And I know she'll like that. I'm just worried that she already has them, because literally while I was buying them, it was like right before I was like buying them, or like as I was buying them, this bitch is like, oh, like I just bought a bunch of Aerie underwear. She's like, I just bought a bunch of Aerie underwear for myself, this and that, da da da. I saved this much money. So actually I was gonna do that. But I'm not too worried, because even if she does have it, I don't know about you guys, but I do not care about having a duplicate of underwear. If I like underwear, I'd love to have 6 pairs of them. Duh. So I don't think she'll mind too much if she gets a duplicate. For my other cousin, the one who I got the Hello Kitty thing for, I got her this blanket. It's Ed Hardy. According to Lexi, my cousin really likes Ed Hardy. So our cousin likes Ed Hardy. So it's an Ed Hardy blanket. I think it's super cute. It's pink. I associate pink with her. I don't know if she likes pink or not, but like I always associate pink with her, and I really hope that that is something she likes. She definitely did like pink at one point, if she doesn't anymore. Another thing I got for Lexi. I got Lexi some AirPods. These are the noise canceling ones, but they're not AirPod Pros, because AirPod Pros are a different shape, and I feel like maybe they'd be uncomfortable. I don't know. I've had regular AirPods and I don't mind them. Never had AirPod Pros, so I don't know how they feel, but I just thought this was a safer bet than spending a bunch of money on one that doesn't feel comfortable. So these are still noise canceling, but they are just regular AirPod, I think 4th generation or something. For my now ex-boyfriend's cats, I got these pickles, same as my dog, so I just thought it was funny because 1, a toy for the cats, 2, matching with my dog, and 3, my ex-boyfriend really hates pickles, like really hates pickles. I don't know, he just doesn't like them. He doesn't like how they taste, but he also is like a freak about it, like can't have a pickle anywhere near his things. So I thought it'd be really funny to get pickles for the cats. Hopefully it tortures him when they're running around with pickles in his house. For my best friend, I also got her these Let Me Glow, they're lollipops, but they're Let Me Glow vitamins, same the Kourtney Kardashian brand. It says, sweeten your glow, pro-collagen, vitamin C, collagen peptides, and cocoa butter. Enhance your natural beauty with these delicious watermelon-flavored lollipops. So they're watermelon-flavored lollipops that have vitamins in them, allegedly. Again, placebo probably, but that's fine. She's gonna like it. She'll like it. For Lexi, I got one of these nasty-ass chocolate oranges. I think these are so gross, but Lexi likes them apparently. We talked about it one time, and it's dark chocolate, which she prefers over milk chocolate, so I got her one of those. One of my other coworkers, I bought her a bag of like a Trader Joe's, like a tiny tote, and then some of the Trader Joe's products inside. There's a hand cream, there's this gummy bear lip duo, a lip mask, and a lip butter. And then this is my favorite hand sanitizer ever, is from Trader Joe's. It's a spray, and it doesn't make your hands feel weird and sticky after, so a little bag of treats for her. For my uncle, I bought him an online gift card to a Brazilian steakhouse. For my aunt, I'm getting her a nice bottle of wine. I just haven't been yet. I've had work. And, oh, last thing I wanted to do, I haven't done it yet. I will do it here and now to kind of get you maybe to do it too. I missed the angel tree deadline. I wanted to do angel tree pretty badly, and I missed it. I didn't know that the deadline was like December 8th or something. So, on my computer now, I'm going to, should I screen record it? That's like kind of embarrassing. Just know I'm doing it. Maybe I can show you towards the end. I'm gonna go on the Salvation Army website and just donate, because if you didn't know, Salvation Army and Walmart is who does, we're gonna do $100. Salvation Army and Walmart is who does the angel tree. And again, I missed it. I really want to do it. Next year, I'm gonna do it. Next year, I know the deadline's early, and I'm going to do it. But this year, I didn't get to, so I'm just gonna donate to Salvation Army directly. Let me go get my card, because I don't have my card memorized. Oh my god, and can I tell you, I still haven't got my grandmother's gift because I don't know what to get her. While I'm doing this, can we please talk about how some of you guys have the most diabolical ideas for gifts for your grandparents? I think the only one I've seen that is like a good idea is the aura frame, the little picture that has, which she already has, by the way. Lexi got it for her last year. It's like a picture frame where you can like change the pictures by sending it in. It's like a digital picture frame. And so I think that's a really cute, sweet idea. I think that'd be good for any family member. Oh, speaking of pictures, for my ex-boyfriend's mother, I bought her an album of pictures of us. We went and got a photo shoot done, and I bought her an album of pictures of us because she's always asking me to take more pictures when we're out and about, and I never do because I just don't do it. So that's what I got her for Christmas. So now she just has an album of her son's ex-girlfriend and him, so that's good. I hope she's happy with that. But yes, I think the aura frame is a good idea for anybody. Yeah, so I was looking for gift ideas for my grandma because that's like the only one that's good, and she already has one. I've already gotten her perfumes in the past. Jesus Christ, my whole address. I'm like stressing. Okay, it's loading. I'll show you guys when it's done. To promote you guys to go donate. There you go. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. You've brought joy to those who need it most in your community. So if you missed the angel tree deadline, but you want to try and give back, or you wanted to do angel tree and you didn't get to, whatever your thing is, or just if you want to give back generally, you can still donate on the Salvation Army website. I would recommend it. I did it. I think it's a good idea. You can donate on the Salvation Army website, and it has a custom thing where you can enter in the amount. If you don't have $100, that's fine. I just feel like that's how much I would have spent on an angel tree, so that's the amount I decided to do, and I am able to. That's what's most important, is that I'm able to. I'm in a situation where I can use that $100 for that. Back to the grandma thing. I was looking at ideas for what to get your grandmother, and my camera's gonna die. It's fine. What to get your grandmother, and a lot of you obviously hate your grandparents because people were talking about buying, I don't know, it was just like really insulting things in my opinion for your grandparents. Me and Lexi were looking through it, and it was like things that I think maybe are supposed to make their lives easier, but in my opinion just are pretty insulting. Like, if I received that from my grandchild, I would write them out of the will. Like, do not give your grandparents some of these fuck ass TikTok shop gifts that you're finding. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, love and respect your grandmother a little bit more.
Camera did die before I could do a little outro type of situation, so I'm gonna do one now. Oh my god, I'm just thankful I made it to the end of this video. I'm going to do the finishing touches in the morning, like all little details to upload, thumbnail and all that, but it's pretty much edited. It's probably as good as it's gonna get. I'm so tired, and again, there's only like 6 of you that watch my videos right anymore anyway, so so Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. If you only watched 5 minutes of the video, I appreciate that too. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you all get what you want, and if you didn't get what you want, I still hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you can look past the fact that you didn't get what you want. I hope you still have a lot of joy and whimsy and Christmas spirit in your heart. Go spend time with your friends or family, whatever you prefer. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it'll make my Christmas. A little Christmas gift to me. If you like, comment, and subscribe, share the video, whatever. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, sorry. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, don't let me know, because I don't, that's not my business. I don't need to know that. Bye!